to you this afternoon about what I thought was important in education. And I'm not going to talk about 3 hours, but about 5. The first one is reality. What is real? You're used to applying your critical thinking to experiments to decide what is a fair test. You also need to evaluate the materials that you're going to be bombarded with on the internet and in the media. So often it is sown with division and hatred in mind. So you need to ask yourselves, can I trust this source? Is this a fair representation of what someone has said, or is it an edited version? You need to form your own opinions. And in order to lead others in the direction that you perceive to be the correct one, you will need to foster imagination and empathy, considering the experience of others, their needs, their beliefs. You need to be able to listen and to cultivate teamwork. We all know that images on the internet are frequently manipulated to give a certain slant on the world. They affect our views of the news, of people in public life, and worst of all, perhaps, our perceptions of ourselves and what we should be like. Fit, glamorous, ever successful. That is not real, and neither is it how we should value ourselves. A children's book, The Velveteen Rabbit, illustrates that you are not real because you are beautiful, or new, or trendy. You are real when you love and are loved by others. And I'm not talking about romantic love here. I'm talking about the genuine warmth and love of one's fellow human beings. What the ancient Greeks called agape, or what Mother Teresa of Calcutta would have called compassion. She said, when we ultimately go home to God, we are going to be judged on what we were to each other, what we did for each other, and most of all, how much love we put into that. In my books, that is real and meaningful. Now for the second R, that is risks, taking risks. You will only learn and develop if you are prepared to take risks. And many of us are self-limiting because we fear failure. But I can tell you from my advanced years that when you look back on your life, you seldom regret the things that you have done. You regret the things that you have not done, either through apathy or through a sense of failure. Without taking risks, we cannot learn and develop, grow. My third R is for resilience. Over a century ago, Thomas Edison, who famously discovered the light bulb, or invented the light bulb, said genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. He was stressing that innovation involves more than just great ideas. It requires perseverance, ability to learn from mistakes, and not being downhearted if success eludes you initially. Resilience can sometimes be needed in our personal experiences too. Anne Dryden, the founder of St Clair's College here in Oxford, lost her home and some relatives in a bombing raid in the Second World War. She herself was left paralysed from the waist downwards, confined to a wheelchair. She could have been bitter. She could have been full of self-pity or of hate. But instead, she set up St. Clair's College specifically to foster better understanding between international students. We always have a choice in how we react, and we need to try not to be oversensitive. Returning to the children's book I mentioned, The Velveteen Rabbit, one character says, "You become real. It takes a long time." That's why it often doesn't happen to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or have to be carefully kept. My final R's are for recognition and respect. Recognition that we are not always right, that the way we have been brought up to view the world may not be the only way, that what we have achieved is never by ourselves, always part of a team, parents, teachers, friends. Recognition that whatever the differences in our backgrounds, our beliefs, or our skin tone, we have so much more in common. We can disagree with others, but we should always listen respectfully. And we can express differences of opinion without becoming aggressive. Centres of education must be places where ideas can be respectfully acknowledged, or there will be no progress. So don't be afraid to challenge. Just remember to do it. So I hope you all greatly enjoy this unique opportunity to come together and able to benefit from each other's perspectives and forge lasting bonds of friendship, as well as learning much from the projects we've undertaken. Thank you.
Fantastic words there from Lieutenant Darlington, and I really hope you take those words and move forward with it. Next, I'd like to invite our second speaker. We're honoured to be joined by, as I said, the Lord Mayor of Oxford, Councillor Mike Rowley, who's going to say a few words.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be asked to speak here at the opening of the International Greenwich Olympiad. I congratulate you all on earning your place here, and on the congratulate the organisers on inspiring so many young people with a quest for knowledge, and even more importantly, the scientific method. An educator probably most closely associated with the city of Oxford, Matthew Arnold, said that education was not about being, but about becoming. And I think that's a good motto. Becoming what you want to be, becoming something new, and continuously becoming yourself. I look forward to seeing the outcomes of what you all have to bring here today. Oxford is a city where for centuries people from all over the world work and study, and it's a city that takes its science seriously. Last year we awarded the Free City to our locally based pioneers work along with that around the world, saving so many lives. Here too, in the past years, in discovered molecular structures, iron fluorine, isolated germ-killing agent in penicillin, and even longer ago, was related evolution. Today we face new challenges, especially the climate emergency, of course, and we try to develop new ways of facing these challenges. While I'm delighted that Oxford has come top of the latest ENDS Green Cities Index, there is so much more. So while our record is a proud one, I hope that I'm here to welcome some of the scientists of the future. Knowledge is embodied in people, and because embodied, like people, it changes and develops. To paraphrase Darwin, there is grandeur in this view of life, not only the evolution of creatures, but also the evolution of ideas. Scientists of the future will make new discoveries, building on what's already there, inspired but not intimidated by the ancient of those already established in their fields. No field of human knowledge is static, nor can any afford to be. Even on the world's highest throne, so said Montaigne, we're only sitting on our bottoms. Let's not do that. Let's find our own peak to climb. I'm sure that there are some here who will do that. Enjoy the event.
Thank you very much for those words. I'd next like to introduce an exceptional guest speaker whose work in mathematics education both research and practice. As an emeritus professor of mathematics education here at Oxford University, she's been a teacher of mathematics, a teacher of teachers of mathematics, and even a teacher of teachers of teachers of mathematics. She also does mathematics for fun and talks to learners of mathematics like yourselves. We're incredibly fortunate to have her with us today. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to our distinguished speaker, Anne Watson.
I thought I'd better wear my Hogwarts outfit. You'd be expecting that. Well, it's absolutely wonderful to see so many young people so passionate about mathematics enough to come here and meet each other and maybe even soak up some of the Oxford atmosphere. No matter who we are, where we come from, what language we speak, we all share that passion for mathematics and for learning. And that is so good. When we think of the good that mathematics can do, we realise how important it is to the world and to all our futures. Mathematics can help turn around the deadly Martyr disease, of environmental catastrophe, of the loss of species of animals and plants, of waste and pollution, of unclean cities and unclean water. Mathematics can help to remove all of those. Every way that the world looks at those problems is informed by mathematics. Mathematicians like you. But closer to home, it's mathematics that keeps your brains buzzing, isn't it? That lovely buzz you get here when something falls into place. Your imagination's expanding and creating, and your sense of the power and the excitement that comes with doing mathematics. Now, you probably haven't heard the name Lewis Fry Richardson. You probably won't have heard of him later. He's not very famous. He was a mathematician in the early 20th century. And he was interested in looking at how very, very small events could influence very large events, using differential equations, which some of you might know something about. In doing so, he helped to invent weather forecasting. He wasn't very good at it, always. He didn't have computers to help him, but he set up the idea and the global plan to do weather forecasting in the ways that we do it now. But he also thought that looking at very small events might help us understand how wars happen. So he began to look at the boundaries of countries. Now I want you to just imagine, and probably the easiest way to do this imagining is to think of Great Britain because we're Ireland. So it's fairly obvious that you visualise the boundary of your country. Now, if you measure it with monitor sticks long, you measure all around the boundary, you end up with a certain measure. But Euclid told us, probably people knew it before him, that a straight line is the shortest distance between 2 points. And our boundaries are not straight lines. So imagine now that you're going to measure it with sticks that are half a kilometre. So you get more of the ins and outs. You're going to get a longer measure. It's still a measure of the coastline, but it's a longer measure than you got with the kilometres. So now imagine that you measure the coastline with sticks that are 10 centimetres long. It will take a long time. There's a lot of you can probably do it. You get even more of the ins and outs. You get a longer measurement. And if you measure it with sticks that are 1 centimetre long, you get a longer measurement. The boundaries are so weird that we can't measure them. And so, quite accidentally, he started fractal geometry. Now you know about fractals. Beautiful pictures with self-replicating patterns that have all been coloured in the wrong colours. You know about those. But he invented it, started it, by studying the length of boundaries. And what he was trying to do was to use mathematics to explain and hence prevent wars over boundaries. So you can use mathematics for all kinds of potentially wonderful things. Being here shows that you are not alone in the world. Everywhere in the world there are people like you, loving the thrill of solving a mathematical problem, loving the equation, the evidence of proof. But even more thrilling than getting the answer to a question is asking questions about the answer. Now I know this, what else do I know? What are the new problems I can answer with my new bit of knowledge? What else can I find out? What happens in more dimensions? What happens in unimaginably more dimensions? Keep thinking, keep asking, keep exploring. Remember, there are lots of people in the world that you can work with to explore, many of you. Now, I'm told there are 144 of you. That's an interesting number, isn't it? Wake up, I've stopped the different bits of talk, we're doing some maths now. 144, is an interesting number. In my email address, I've got the number 1089. Do any of you recognize that as an interesting number? It is interesting. You can play with it later. Somebody said yes, but it sounded like a grown-up number. So you can Google it later and look up 1089. So that's a couple of interesting ones. Do any of you want to guess smallest interesting number? Sorry, that's wrong. I said that wrong. I wrote it down in big letters and said it wrong. Can any of you guess the smallest uninteresting number? Can you give a number that is uninteresting? Yes, what do you think? 7. What's your name? Oh, something like that. He thinks 7 is the smallest uninteresting number. Isn't that interesting? Lowest number is 7. Anybody want to have a look? Perhaps the smallest uninteresting number is a bit bigger than those. Yes. What? 1. You think 1 is uninteresting. What's your name? I didn't quite hear it, but whatever your name was, you think 1 is uninteresting. Well, I think it's really interesting that you think it's uninteresting. So that makes it an interesting number. Can anybody see where we're doing this? Somebody shout out. Here we go. As soon as you say a number, it becomes your number and it becomes interesting. There is no smallest uninteresting number. Because as soon as you say it, because you're mathematicians, it becomes interesting. I hope your heads are full of questions, not just those that other people have posed, but stuff you made up of your own. And I wish you lots of fun with mathematics and a terrifically good future, however you try to use it. But I really hope that you use it for good. I want to thank all of you for being here.
Thank you so much to our guest speakers for such empowering and motivating speeches. I really hope that students really move forward with it. It's amazing to hear such amazing speeches from everybody. I really speak for everybody here, the message of inspiration and motivation, and it can really drive you as students and human beings in general. Inspire the next generation of creative minds. I hope you do. Can we have another applause for our guest speakers? Right, now I think it's time we meet some of you. So we have planned to meet some of you guys, see your flags, see where you come from, who you represent. So we're going to start inviting you up. So we're going to start with Albania. Angola. Argentina. Australia. Azerbaijan. Bangladesh. Belgium. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Brazil. Burkina Faso. Central African Republic. China. Colombia. Egypt. Germany. Ghana. Guam. Hong Kong. Indonesia. Iran. Japan. Kazakhstan. Kenya. Pakistan. Go. Morocco. Mozambique. Nepal. The Netherlands. Nigeria. North Macedonia.
Ben de onu başka bir şey
Philippines.
Sen git.
Qatar. Romania. Hey. Slovakia.
Hayda burada da var.
South Africa. South Korea. Spain. Sweden.
Hala no video diyor.
Taiwan. Tajikistan.
Bakma.
Thailand.
Niye no video diyor?
Turkey.
Şöyle. Ben bir dakika okuyacağım.
Turkmenistan. United Arab Emirates. And the United Kingdom. United States of America. Uzbekistan. And that is our country. So can we have one big round of applause for everybody that's here today? Everybody stay where you are, we're going to get some photos. I'm coming up as well. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Five more seconds. Relax. There we go. One more round of applause for everyone, please. If you can do it like safely, that would be amazing.
Hadi bir şunu bir göreyim ya. Niye gelmedi bu? Niye gelmiyor buna görüntü?
Okay, if everybody could find their seats, that would be amazing.
Bunlar ne oldu? Bunu doğru koydum. Böyle translate edin. Böyle bir şey oldu.
Okay, I hope you all had fun there. I hope you all had fun. It was a lot of fun. No one tripped over, which is okay. Ask you to take your seats. Wonderful. Okay, so after that bit of fun, Oxford is not only renowned just for its incredibly prestigious university, it's also renowned for its rich literacy and history. It's here in this very city that Lewis Carroll, a mathematical lecturer at Christ Church College, first told the tale of Alice's adventures to the young Alice Bloom. She was only 10 years old at that time. Now, it was inspired by the charming landscape of Oxford, the streets of Oxford, and its magical aurora. Carroll's story has captivated readers for years, 150 years. Now, we are very lucky today that we're going to be having a very special play of Alice in Wonderland. So please join me in welcoming North London Prep School's performance of Alice in Wonderland. What a fantastic performance that was. Can we just have one more round of applause for those guys? Thank you. Really amazing stuff. They had less words than I did when I came on, so they were amazing. Individuals players in the background. We actually have a video message from such people, our advisory board members. So we've got John Granger and shortly followed by Gary Fox. Let's see what they have to say.
World Travelers, on behalf of the 2024 International Greenwich Olympiad, powered by local universities, I'm delighted to extend warm, sincere greetings to you at our grand opening ceremony. The purpose of our Olympiad is to enthusiastically encourage bright young researchers and innovators, actively engage in practical, meaningful, and scientific experience. Discussions finding the challenges students will engage with this week will ultimately result in long-term international collaboration that will influence the positive direction of future science. I thank each one of you, judges, teachers, supervisors, and school leaders for your collegiality and support for our young people. Each support has individually and collectively successfully energized, sustained, and supported our exploring science and technology challenges. Our UK-based student heroes have arrived in Oxford to meet, greet, and offer hospitality, cordiality, to our international participants and their young participants. Your enthusiasm and commitment to ITO will undoubtedly become in the future universal society. Protect and nurture humanity and our shared environment. We're all proud of students, parents, and teams. Thank you for choosing ITO. You have made a great choice. We wish you work build connections with colleagues of all ages, and have a peaceful and safe environment. May the power of science be with you.
And now, Mr. Gary Collins.
Welcome to all of you participating in the International Greenwich Olympiad. My name is Gary Collins, known as Professor Gary. I want to congratulate all of you for making it to the Oxford Town Hall for the IGO. I'm excited to see what each of you has created, whether it's in the arts, social and environmental sciences, engineering, or technology. I want to urge you this week to think about three things: mindset, skill set, and tool set. The mindset you bring improves your openness to continually learning. Your skill set is your abilities to solve problems on the daily. And the tool set will be the physical tools, photography, creative writing, the digital tools, computer science, and robotics. I hope that each of you will see the Olympiad as an opportunity, not just to show what you or your team do, but also become inspired by the work of others and meet many young people from around the world who may become your friends for life. I wish you the best of luck and have a great Olympiad.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how the rest of your week is going to go. With your time in the UK if you're from abroad. So tomorrow is the big day, the exhibition day, the one you've been looking forward to for. Tomorrow, you're going to be at the Oxford Queen Mary University. You're going to be setting up your projects and displays in the morning. The judges will be round to view your projects, and you'll be explaining to the judges what you've been working on. Make sure you're present at your stands to answer any questions that they might have. Lunch will be provided at the venue, and after the exhibition ends at 4:30 p.m., we'll have some time to explore and see other students' work. The day after that, on Wednesday, it's going to be a full-day excursion around London. I'm very jealous. After breakfast, you're going to embark on a full-day excursion, starting with visits to Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the King. Soon after that, you'll be up to the London Eye and a breathtaking walk around the South Bank, visiting landmarks like Big Ben and the House of Parliament. Lunch will also be provided that day as well. The day after that, on Thursday, you'll also have another London City tour where you'll visit Swords, which is amazing. I've been there, trust me, it's good. You go to Regent's Park, Camden Town, and the Sherlock Holmes Museum. I don't know if any of you have read the books or watched any of the films, but you don't want to miss out on that one. So yeah, that is what's to come. Finally, on Friday, you will start off the day in London, having another tour of London, and afternoon, you will be able to attend the award ceremony at the Mermaid Theatre in London. It's going to be a massive celebration, all the hard work you've done over the past year, where you'll be announcing the winners of the 2024 in each category. So you've got that to look forward to. The day after that, it's your time. But we're very, very excited to have you, and I'm sure you're all excited to explore the UK and London in the meantime. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time now to close down the show. So on behalf of the entire IG community, I want to express my deepest gratitude to every single one of you that's come along today. Your presence today has been great and felt, and we are so glad to welcome you here today. We'd like to really give thanks to the organisers of the event today, from the camera operators to teachers to our special guests, who all made this event possible. It's the true talent of yourselves that are here today, and we're so excited to see what you have to offer tomorrow. That's all the judges will be. We hope that each and every one of you has an incredible experience here in London and made the International Greenwich Olympiad inspire you, foster lifelong connections, and ignite the passion in the future. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of the Olympiad, and you've got some time to take some photos with each other. And a lot more round of applause to our one.
Sen o adamları çek.
Feel free to take some pictures of the banners. I'm welcome to get up from the
Bırak onu. Ya ne yapacak? İnsanları çek ki. Boş ver onu. Düzenleriz sonra. Al biraz. Şunu al. Al. Şimdi. Çıkar mı? Tabii. Bilal, röportaj yapacağız. Şu an öyle bir durum yok. Al mikrofonu. Bekle. Şuradan bir çıkalım.